Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys are doing really well. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It is Thursday. We are really close to the end of the week. I have had a fairly busy day, but a pretty good day. I don't really have anything to tell. I can tell you about the jerk that I got in a fight with, not a fight, but like argued with me over a parking space yesterday. That was interesting. Caleb, nice to see you. Hey, Rigo, Rosie, hello. I know it has been a while. How are you? On Top Games, welcome to you as well. I know I'm running out of time. Oh no. Hey, Ryan, how's it going, man? How's work? Or like, how has work been? But yes, guys, it is the end of the week almost. One more day. And this is my weekend off, which I'm super excited about. Yeah, so quick story time. So the theater that I'm doing my show at, across the street, there's a parking lot. It belongs to like a little tiny mom and pop supermarket. Well, they have a parking lot behind them. And they rent out the parking lot to the theater. The theater pays them a monthly fee for the actors to park there during rehearsals. And then when the show comes, they rent out the parking lot and then they pay the owners of the parking lot whatever viewers pay for the parking. So it's like $300 a night for our shows. So they pay them for us to park and then they get $300 every time we perform. So they get good money. So yesterday I go to rehearsal. I park, and I get out of my car, and this guy walks up, and right away, just like ultra aggressive, like instantly turns around. Oh, what are you doing parking here? You have a parking pass? And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that I needed a parking pass. I'm like, let me just go across the street and I'll get it from the theater. He goes, no, they don't have parking passes. $5. I was like, I've never had to pay for parking. I'm like, they told us that we're allowed to park here. He goes, I don't care what they tell you. You guys are all scumbags. And he just starts ripping into me about parking in their parking lot. And then he tells me basically ultimatum, either I pay him $5 or he's having my car towed. So I told him I'm going to move my car. And he goes, of course you're going to, because you guys are cheapskates, and just starts ripping into me again. So I turn around and I call him out. I'm like, dude, you don't have to be rude to me. You don't have to be aggressive. I'm following what they told me to do. I don't work for the theater. I'm volunteering. I'm just doing what they asked. And so he continues to rip into me, and basically at the end tells me to move my car, and then ends off with a threat with basically saying, you're lucky I'm being nice to you because you would not like to see me when I'm angry. So move your car before I get angry. So I go and I move my car and I go into the theater. I contact the lady in charge of the theater. Turns out 2 days before this altercation, they had just paid them for parking. So now she's got to go and argue with them about giving them money and not allowing us to park. So that was my super fun night with the theater yesterday. So now I don't even know what to do because I'm not paying $10 a night to park to be in a production that I'm not getting paid for. So they better figure something out because I'm going to have to drop out if that's the case. Which they won't be happy with me, but I refuse to pay. But that was my night yesterday. Hey, Terry, how's it going? Well, that was exactly it, Terry. That was what I was telling him. It's like, you could have just come up to me and just said, hey, look, man, they haven't been paying for the parking. You're not allowed to park here when they haven't paid. And then it would have been like, okay. Now, if I would have gotten aggressive with him and be like, I'm allowed to park, by all means, be a jerk to me. But when I literally said, oh, okay, I'll go get a parking pass. I didn't know I couldn't park here without a pass. He didn't have to go into calling me a scumbag and a rat and all this stuff. And I even said to him, I'm like, dude, this is the first time I've been told this, so I didn't know. And he's like, well, it's the 50th time. I'm like, well, it's the first time I've been told. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to park here. Like, the dude took it out like I was, like, parking on his grandmother's grave or something. Like, it was ridiculous. Turns out he's not even one of the owners. He's just some guy that works there. So, like, it was insane. It was absolutely insane. Let me see you. There's a bunch of messaging. Hey, Nikki, nice to see you. Rosie, I don't have either. I'm just using Discord. People suck, but we need them. Pretty much. Pretty much. Well, and that was exactly it, right? They pay this place to let us use their parking while we're rehearsing. The thing is, I know that if they would have towed my car, the theater would not have paid for my car being towed. So it was just one of those things where it's like, then I'm just gonna move my car. Like, I just won't park here. But I don't understand. So I'm gonna get them to see if they'll at least open the actor parking for where we park when we're actually doing the show. See if at least I can park there during rehearsals, because I'm not gonna pay for parking. And that's what I think it was. It was a scumbag trying to muscle his way into making $5 and trying to show that, like, this is my property, don't mess with me. And it's like, dude, I'm volunteering. I have no dog in this fight. If you hate the theater, then fight with them. I'm literally just here to sing and watch a bunch of kids on stage laugh and have a good time. That's it. I'm not making money from this. I'm not gonna fight you about it. If you want to fight me, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Right, Ninja? How's it going, Ninja Balla? Nice to see you. Fez, hello, man. How's it going? Yeah, it was just such a headache. It was just one of those things where it just soured your night because he had no reason to get so aggressive with me. And it's like, dude, why you gotta be so mean? I didn't do anything to you. Like, just back off. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Terry. It's another whole headache, and apparently it's potentially a lot worse than I was suspecting, so we'll see what happens. I mean, thankfully I'm streaming on another platform, so if that's the case, I'm gonna have to go over there full time, but we'll see what happens. Yes, Rosie, that's exactly it. But that's all the news for me. It's been a fairly good day today. You know, spent most of the day working. Alana and I had some really delicious chicken breast for dinner, and it was wonderful. And now I'm here to play. And tomorrow I work, and then I'll be here for a stream again. So it's gonna be pretty good. Tomorrow it's gonna be Resident Evil 7, you guys. Hopefully we can finish it. I'm gonna do the fight, just a heads up. I'm gonna do the boss fight without the headset, just because it made me really, really nauseated. I was gonna say nauseated and nauseous at the same time. It made me really nauseated when we did it in VR, because I have to continually look up. So I'm gonna do it without the headset to beat the boss. Once we beat the boss, I'll save, I'll quit, and then I'll put the headset on and we'll continue with the game. Because I do want to play it in VR. We are almost done Madhouse mode, which makes me super proud. Didn't think we were gonna get past it after the first stream. Excited to get to the end though. Ryan. Oh no, how'd you fall on the floor, man? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this place apparently the president of the theater has had a run-in with this guy before, so she said she's gonna put things into place, and that if it ever happens again, there's gonna be problems. So I'm just hoping that I can go and I can park and just go and rehearse for an hour or two and then go home. That's all I'm asking to do. But we will see where life takes me. So that's pretty much it. I guess we will get started. I know we've had at least 1 or 2 levels submitted. Let me double check here. So we've had 2 levels submitted. We will play those. I was considering either doing an expert run, a super expert run, or potentially doing what everybody's doing and maybe try a couple of uncleared levels. See if we run into some cool levels that way. Crackslaw. Ketogenic Asian stir fry. No crack required. That actually sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Well, I'm glad you didn't hurt yourself, Ninja. I haven't fallen out of bed in a while. A really long time. Had stuffed crust frozen pizza. Yum. Oh no, Goku, I hope you feel better soon. Okay, let's do this. And change the window. Okay. I feel a little weird right now. I raised my chair up because my chair was like at the lowest setting. But I felt like the microphone was just always in the way of the screen, so I thought maybe lifting my chair would help the microphone be out of the way. Now I feel really tall. It feels really weird, but I can't turn because my chair has armrests, and the armrests interfere with my desk. My desk is just slightly too tall and slightly too short, kind of in between. Incoming stash? No, I've been lazy to shave, so I'm kind of keeping the 5 o'clock shadow thing going right now. I'm gonna have to shave for the show. They want me clean shaven, so I'm just kind of enjoying a bit of stubble, but it's itchy right now. It's at that question that's like slightly too long, slightly too short to be like soft, but slightly too long to be just stubble. It's itchy. Do not question the elevated one. I look down on all of you. You found a new drink you adore. What's that? I have a drink that I adore that they sell at Walmart, which is so yummy. It's like a coconut pineapple drink. It's so good. Orange peach Sunny D. Really? I've never tried that. I've always drank orange Sunny D and I like it. But orange peach Sunny, that sounds really good. Son of a itch. Okay. PPX 99P CCG. But yeah, ours, it's like, they come in little like glass bottles, almost like beer bottle shaped glass. And they come in different like tropical flavors. So there's like just banana, there's just pineapple, there's pineapple coconut, there's like mixed fruit that they have, and they have cream soda and something else. Oh, Lana and I really like the pineapple coconut. That one's really good. Okay, Ford Tower, Icicle Tower. Caleb, we have not done one of your levels in a while. Let's hope it's a good warm-up. Alana, we haven't bought Sunny D in a long time. I know she buys it sometimes for Nora, but we haven't bought it for ourselves in a long time. I used to like Sunny D a lot. I haven't had it in a while, but I'm sure I still would like it. Hey, no hidden. Okay, so we've got the theme of dropping icicles. Ho ho ho! Jeez, you gotta be so quick here. No! No! And that's the thing, this one tastes like, I like the straight pineapple. But this, the coconut is a very light flavor. It still tastes like pineapple. It's like almost like a tropical cream soda. It's not as creamy. With like a hint of coconut in the background. It's really, really nice actually. I like coconut. I'll drink the coconut drinks that they sell, like the coconut water and stuff. My sister just came back from El Salvador and she brought me coconut candy, which is literally like the meat, I guess, that's inside of it. They shave it into like little slivers and then they dip it in powdered sugar and then they let it dry. And it's so good. She brought me some of that, so I'm super excited to get it. Ginger flavored balsamic vinegar. I know it sounds awful, but it's not. It's like ginger ale with that. I remember you. I don't know if you got me to try that one. You did get me to try one of them. I just don't remember what flavor it was. It's quite good. At least the one that I tried when I was there in the summer was really, really good. Because it's like you get all the flavor that you would get in a soda without all the sweet sugar. And it loses its like vinegary taste. It's pretty good. Yeah, the coconut candy is one of my favorites. I slid off the edge. Ugh! No! Hey, Stewie, how's it going, man? How are you? Okay, I hope dinner is delicious, Terry. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I miss you guys, and enjoy your meal. Really acidic stuff. Yeah. Why? What's wrong with your gums? Oh no. Okay. Oh! 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 That was scary. That was scary. Makes you smaller. Oh, that's amazing. I want that cup. That cup is amazing. Hey, Mason, it has been a while. I hope you're doing well. Ooh! Yes! I didn't think that was gonna work. Jeez, man, you don't give us a break here. What am I doing now? This is a viewer level. Caleb is one of our viewers. He's been around for a while. He makes themed levels. So he picks a theme and then builds a whole level based on that idea. So this one's all about falling icicles and playing dodge the icicle. I can't say I'm afraid. It would be self-promoting. Well, I give you permission to self-promote. I know you don't do stuff like that. Oh, that's who you're asking. What are you doing now? I thought you were talking to me. You quit the YouTube side, eh? I didn't see that. Decided it was good to get out before the poop hits the fan. I mean, sorry guys. If you guys don't know, Mason, I know you're fairly young. There's a whole situation going on with YouTube, and they pretty much are gonna just decide who is a child's channel, and they could fine you for it. So, fuck. There. Now you can know it's not a child's channel. Wait, PG-13 can get away with one fuck, but they can't do more than one fuck. There. Now you know I'm not a child's channel. This level is challenging. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Raindrops keep falling on my head. No! I started panicking. I started to panic. Oh, that's awesome, Caleb. I really wish that Nintendo would have made it possible to, like, just create a generic map. Like, even just, like, the way that they do the Super Expert in Mario 1, where it's, like, or Mario Maker 1, where it's just, like, an up and down type of shape. And do, like, 4 levels and let people create their own little world and send you their own little world. That would have been really cool. Alright, Mason. Take your time. Yeah, it would be cool if it had Koopalings. I mean, I am happy with the game for sure, because there's way more variety in this than there was in number 1. Like, I actually don't get super bored of this game as easily as I did of the first one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
This part's hard. Yeah, like a playlist, but make it fun, right? Like, you send a playlist and then just make it look like a little world. Or like if they did what they've done with Zelda, Link's Awakening, where they did, like, you can make your own little dungeons and it's literally just like copy and paste and fill it. If they would have done something like that, where you unlock throughout the story mode, you unlock blocks to a grid, and they give you even like 9 blocks, and you can just put your own pieces to just make your own little mini world, so then people can play your levels. That would have been really cool. So you can make your own little world, send the code to your friends, and it's got 4 levels that you can play in this little mini world. Hey, Nintendo, hire me. I've got some great ideas. Hold on. Feels like I'm missing part of the chat. Stewie, all I see is at least that's what I'm understanding. And then the message before that was just I can't say I'm afraid. What is it that you're understanding? But this part with the icicle dry bones reminds me of one castle in Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Yeah, it does. Oh, are they? Really? When did they announce that? I would be down for some DLC for this game. Some kind of update with like new stuff to do. I always get trapped here. Ah! Mushroom of power. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because it wasn't hard enough, right, Caleb? It wasn't hard enough. Oh, no! Oh, I almost failed it. I almost failed it. Somewhere on Twitter. Yeah, people would be totally down for some DLC. As far as I know, Mason, it was literally the exact same game that was on the Wii U, and you're right, with just Toadette. Well, yes and no, because the thing is, they're gonna look at Mario, but under their stipulations, even the word "yeah" or the word "fun" or "having fun" or "gaming," all of that is considered children. But if you can show that you're not dedicated towards children, like if I'm making content where I'm talking about Disney movies, but I'm dropping the F-bomb every third word, it's very obviously not made for kids. The concern is more of those channels like how I've been up until now, where I don't say swear words on stream. I talk adult content, but I don't really swear. I don't really get super sexual or anything. That's where it becomes gray, and that's where it becomes dangerous because you can't prove that it's not made for kids. But my understanding is the opposite, that as long as you're very clear on the fact that you are not made for children, you should be overall okay. There's always the risk because there's vague wording and they can just kind of do whatever they want. But who knows? They haven't really said anything, and YouTube's kind of keeping their mouth shut. So I'm trying to like wager with the best possibility of proving that I'm not for kids. But if YouTube goes under, YouTube goes under. Hey, K Fresh, how's it going? How should... I think if they had DLC, it would have to be very specific stuff in order for people not to be able to play it. That would be really hard. Like, okay, if they did DLC where it's like, oh, here's Super Mario Land from the Game Boy, that's a theme. Then yeah, you can't play those levels unless you have the DLC. But if it's something like, oh, the Koopalings are involved, I think it would be you can play the levels, you just can't create with it. But that would make people want to buy it, right? Because like, if I can see how cool the ideas are that people have with a new Koopaling or a new power-up, I want the power-up, so I'm going to go buy it so I can make levels with it. So I think that's what they would do. And the only way they would do it where like only people with DLC would be a new theme, a completely new style of Mario. That's what I think anyway. Well, the thing with the FTC people, even the people in the FTC only know so much because it's so vaguely worded. It's worded that way on purpose because they don't want people to be able to kind of find loopholes in what they're saying. So if they keep it very vague, it's very easy to just catch people. The problem is that it also catches people that are innocent. So even if you talk to an FTC person, it's really, really rough. Like one of our cousins is a lawyer. My brother asked her, and even she's like, yeah, they worded it really vaguely. There is no strict wording. And the FTC people can't make it strict because then they've made a ruling on the wording that they've used, and now it changes the law. So even if that person talks to the FTC people, they're not going to get anything out of it. Guaranteed. Because if that was the case, they would have already talked to the FTC about other things like microtransactions in games and loot boxes and gambling and all that. But as you guys have seen for years now, we've been fighting for loot boxes to be removed, and the FTC just keeps kind of circumventing it like it's no big deal. Yeah, I mean, they'll have a meetup, but nothing's going to come of it. You watch.
Oh, no.
And Aminsky, yes, please, you have to use my Discord in order to submit a level. Wait, do I have to do the whole thing again? Hey, Patrick, I do. Dang it. But I would definitely love to see some DLC in this game. But we'll see, right? We'll see what Nintendo does. Nintendo always does the weirdest things. Always, always, always. I can't get past this section without getting hit. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. Snap. Might as well practice. Oh, it doesn't reload. It does not reload. Super Patuka, how's it going, man? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. I finished already, Patrick. I'm actually in another one now. But we're just practicing right now, so I'm just learning the music as time goes by. Use the power. Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. ZPL, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I thought the thing... I didn't know if it was going to come back or just fall off the edge or, like, what he had done up there. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it this time. This is the one. That is such a good idea. I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, it's gone. The POW is gone. Dang it. Oh, dude, that's such a long day. That is a really, really long day to be at work. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, thank goodness he gave me a little safe spot. Boom. Okay. Yes, we did it. We were so close to the end and we lost that one time. I hate that. I hate when you're short-staffed and it's up to you. We're short-staffed, but it's not up to me. I get asked if I want to do extra work, but it's usually like, it's usually like 1 extra hour, or I'm usually pretty full on my schedule, so they can't do much because I'm taking care of people. It's very set like windows that they need. They either need from like 7 in the morning till about 11 o'clock in the morning, and then from like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. those are the busy hours, and I don't work evenings, so I'm usually pretty full in the morning, so they can't do anything for me. Thank you for the GGs, you guys. Thank you. That was great. I had a lot of fun with that. Pretzel, how's it going? Patrick is one of the viewers that has been chatting in the stream there. Yeah, see, and for us, because it's one-on-one work, even if we're short-staffed, it doesn't affect me in any way, because if I'm gonna see 7 people in a day, there's just gonna be a bunch of people that aren't gonna get care. That's pretty much it. But that's kind of the whole crux of community living, right? Is if you don't want to go to a nursing home, you risk not getting care because there's not enough staff out there to go to your house. Thankfully, it doesn't affect me. Like I said, the upside for me is if I want extra hours, they are there. Like they emailed today, there's like 15 available hours this evening. I'm here doing this. But if I wanted, I could work a full shift in the evening too. And sometimes I do that. Like I'll have a weekend off and I'm like, well, I'm home. I could go and do 4 hours real quick and just visit 4 people and get it over with. But thankfully, I don't have to take on extra responsibilities or work an extra long shift because somebody called in sick. If anything, it'll be like, hey, you had a gap in your day where we added an extra person, but they keep my schedule within my availability. Okay, next. But then the downside to my line of work is if one of my people dies or gets sick or goes to the hospital or goes away for a weekend, I don't get those hours. Like, they just disappear. So then I have to go and try to fight for more hours. That's the only thing. Okay. Rosie. KSL. So sometimes it's bad for me. Like, there was I worked for a different company, but doing the same stuff. And there was 1 month where, like, 4 of my people passed away. All, like, within a week of each other. And, like, one guy I knew was getting ready to pass away, so it was expected. One guy was expected for him to pass away, but not as soon as he did. And then one guy just got sick and died in the waiting room at the hospital. And so it was very, very much, like, unexpected surprise. And they were people that I saw on a regular basis, like, as in more than once a week. So when they passed away, it wasn't just, like, 3 hours that were gone. It was like 8 or 9 hours that was gone from my week instantly, and that really, really affected me. But with a lot of available hours, I was able to pick stuff up. It's just seeing new people and random people, right? So that's life. All right, ZPL, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here, taking the time to hang out with us. Yeah, and that's exactly it. Like, for me, I always say yes. If they call me and they're like, hey, are you willing to take, like, 1 extra person on? As long as I have nothing else booked for the day, I usually say yes. 1, to not let people be without care. But 2, it's because then work knows that I'm willing to say yes. So when I ask for time off, they're more likely to say, okay. Thanks so much, Caleb. I appreciate that, man. Here we go. Does it say if we run or anything? Nothing, okay. Mega Man, that's the building at the beginning. Do we run? Oh, I missed the POW. Jump. Jump. Oh. I messed it up. I totally messed it up. I'm sorry I ruined the song. That was awesome. Yeah, that can be frustrating. That can be really frustrating. Awesome level, man, but I'm not surprised. You always send me great levels, Rosie, with music. Um, yeah, it was kind of the same thing that happened with Alana when she was working security. It was same thing. And she wants to work in facilities doing what I do, but inside facilities. And there, yeah, that happens a lot. Where it'll literally be, hey, the person that was coming in this afternoon isn't coming. You gotta stay till we find somebody to cover it. And sometimes your 8-hour shift turns into like a 14-hour shift, and they pay you and they give you time and a half or whatever, and you get decent money for staying, but it's so physically demanding. It's like you don't want to stay extra if you can avoid it. WJL, what does it say? Retro like my new profile picture. Oh yeah, nice. WJL ND2 YXF. But like I said, the company that I work for has its benefits for sure, because things like they can't make me have more responsibilities. They can't really speed up my day like where I get, because sometimes when you have more responsibilities, like the job doesn't get any harder, but there's more to do within your 8 hours, so you have to work harder. Whereas for me, it's like, no, I still work one person at a time, and I can take my time doing it. I can take a break in between if I want. It's up to me whether I finish on time or not. Again, I have the freedom of, I get booked for an 8-hour shift. I could finish earlier depending on how quick I work. I don't have supervisors breathing down my neck the whole time because I'm working on my own. It's an independent thing. But then it's got its drawbacks, right? People get sick, I lose hours. If there's a bad snowstorm, I gotta be out there on the road all day with that bad weather. I have to see some pretty disturbing things throughout the day. I'm by myself, so if something goes wrong, it's all on me to fix it. I have to really be good at first aid and CPR, because if something does go wrong, I'm the one that has to try to keep this person alive until the ambulance shows up. I also have to be the one to come up with decisions as to what is going to happen to this person's care if something is changing in the moment that I'm there. So it's got its drawbacks. Or like if I'm alone and I have to move somebody, it's all up to me, and dead weight is definitely hard to move. All right, Mason, I'll see you later. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have yourself a good night. Yeah, 10 like hype. A lot of people say that. You'd be surprised how much you'd be able to do, because I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. I was like, I only started the job because my parents forced me. They basically said, if you want to be an actor, you need to get a real job, and the only real job we're going to allow you to get is me doing this kind of work. Once I started doing it, like, it's not easy. There are days where I'm just like completely, my stomach feels weak and queasy, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. But it's a job like any other, and it's got its benefits. I get to meet some really cool people. Like, I've met some of the coolest people through this line of work. It's really taught me to appreciate my life, because I get to see how bad some other people have it. But I also get to know that I've made a difference, right? Like, not knocking, customer service work. I did that for years. But when you help Karen purchase a game for her son, and she doesn't complain, and she leaves really happy and doesn't want to speak to your manager, she'll say thank you. She'll be really excited. She walks out the door, and she might remember your face, but she doesn't know your name. She doesn't know how old you are. She doesn't really care about you. Whereas in my line of work, like when somebody passes away, their family remembers me. Or if somebody was very sick and I've helped them get better, they remember me. I'm not just some random person. They will remember me 10 years down the line. So that makes all the horrible stuff worth it. Plus, it's just cool to see some of the stuff that I've seen. Like, I've seen holes in bodies that doctors have put in that it's just like, wow, I didn't even know you could do that to a body. It's pretty cool. Some of it's pretty cool. I do on Top Games. I do. Yeah, and it's a cool career. It's like I said, it can be challenging. It can be very, very hard to deal with certain things. But there's times when, like, I took care of a gentleman once, and he was Jewish, and I'm not, so I don't know much about the Jewish faith, but I got to learn a lot about the Jewish faith, and I got to celebrate a lot of the celebrations with them, because he was in his 90s, and they had hired me privately to go take care of him, and I was there for dinner, and I got to try a bunch of food that I had never tried before, and I got to celebrate with them, and learn a lot about their religion. I can't remember it now. It's been like 8 or 9 years, but still, learn about their religion and learn about their living. I took care of the wealthiest man in my city. Like, that was really cool when I see all his kids pull up to the driveway and they've all got Rolls Royces and stuff, and the dude lives in a penthouse and it's like a ridiculously huge building, and you know, they've got money to spare, like money to burn. Like, this is the kind of family that like can light cigarettes with like $20 bills and it's not a big deal to them. And I took care of them and they were the nicest people in the world to me. I've taken care of some of the poorest people, and it's like you see some really cool stuff. I got to drive some really nice cars because of it, and you know, it's cool. It's cool. I've seen some awesome bathrooms, you know, like ones with like a shower and like a bidet and a toilet and a hot tub and like a full wall that's just a window that like looks out into the forest, and they've got like a pool in their bathroom. Like it's crazy. Like I've seen some crazy stuff in this line of work. Oh. But yeah, I've seen some cool stuff in this work. Oops. Jeez, man, you like to torture me. Okay, let me sit straight. Not assisted living. I'm a nursing assistant. I'm in school to be a nurse, but I've worked as a nursing assistant for years. Jeez. All right, man. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Make sure you show K Fresh some love. He has like the biggest heart and is like the super chill guy. And if you go to his streams, he's all about just like having a good time with his viewers. So make sure you guys show him some love. Hey Tiff, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? But yeah, like my line of work can be pretty cool. You know, there are people that I go and take care of them, and it's literally like they don't do anything, they lay in bed. So I'm there if they need to eat something or if they need to use the toilet. And then the family's like, yeah, here's the remote to the TV. Get anything from the fridge that you want and just hang out. And I'll literally just like sit there and like play on my Switch or read books or whatever, and I'm getting paid to do it. Obviously there's work that's involved, but it's like I'm there for 6 hours and I'm just hanging out and getting paid. So it's got its benefits. Mind you, sometimes it's really boring. Like, you know, I've been to places where like there's no TV, there's no music, they're asleep. And it's dark and I'm just kind of hanging out in the dark in like a lawn chair for 6 hours. That can be kind of hard. That can be kind of frustrating. I cannot make this jump to save my life. Oh, I have to wait. Yeah, the lag was making it hard for you to play this. It's so accurate. Yes! Oh! You used to make some hard levels before your Switch broke? I only ever made the 2 levels, and I started working on another, and I never finished it. Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Have I ever done any of K-Dog's music levels? I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. Oh! I don't know, Nikki. It's 30 seconds, so it's not a super long level. It's just very precise. I have to concentrate hard. Alright, Tiff. Well, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you being here. I don't know what to do for that jump. I don't understand why Nintendo would put the comment command at the top of the list when in Mario Maker 1, that was like the most frustrating thing, that you kept pressing comment instead of restart. The cursor should have been right on restart from the start. I just want to see what happens. Okay. And that, and then that, and that. Okay. Jeez. This feels a lot longer than 13 seconds. It's fun, though. Especially when it works like that, when I get it done right. Ah! Oh my gosh, a start from checkpoint button would be amazing. Oh man, that would make life so much better. I would love a button that lets you start from the checkpoint. That would be so much cooler than having to restart the whole level. I remember Mega Maker. Oh! Dang it! I keep forgetting to not press jump there. So hard. So hard. Ace, how's it going? Welcome. Oh, you have to have so much momentum for that jump. Hey, I did something there, but I probably needed at the end to break a couple of blocks to get into where the flag is. I forgot that he breaks that. Oh! I just want to see more of the level. I just want to see more of the level. I just want to see more of the level. Okay, I'm getting good at this part. I'm getting pretty consistent with that part. Not so much there. Have you played this, Rico? Ah! Oh! If you don't get the right momentum, it's really, really hard to dodge those spikes there. On Top Games made this one. He tried to show me this level the last time I streamed, like, to do multiplayer, and he played it. But he was getting, like, you know how there's that weird, like, little bit of lag when you're playing online? That was throwing him off. The worst is I'm actually making a bit of progress, and it's, like, teasing me. This is pretty brutal. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how brutal that is. I can't make it past this jump. We did it once. Hey, dying 3 times at the very end is not too bad. It's not too bad. I chickened out a little bit. I thought I was gonna hit the spikes. Oh, you beat it while sleeping and driving? Oh, dude. The heck, man. Now I have to beat this. You used all your gamer energy. Right? Doesn't that happen? Like, you lose your like, brain power and you just start zoning out? Progress! Progress City! No! That's what I get for plagiarizing. That's what I get for plagiarizing. Dang it. In the snow, too. Supa saw it. Oh! Whatever, keep going. I just want to see. I just want to see more of the level. Just go. Oh, I was doing so good there. Uno mas. Yeah, I was just reading chat. Large curd cottage cheese. That actually sounds pretty good. No! No! No, my heart is broken. My heart is broken. My heart is broken. We did so well there. Whatever. Whatever. I just want to see more of the level. Mario, just show me more. I want to see what happens after this dumb jump. Oh, that's the worst, dude. That's the worst when that happens. That jump sucks. Wait, did I beat it anyway? No, I need the big mushroom. I need the big mushroom. Wow. Wow. How am I gonna do those little minuscule jumps? Alright, Rosie. Yeah. I mean, that has to do mostly with, like, not being able to bulk sale things, right? Dang it. Okay, well. I just want to get to the flag, whether we can actually hit the flag or not. I'm not going to be able to beat this tonight, but at least if I can get to the flag. It's probably Restream Pretzel. Restream tends to throw weird glitches on the stream. Okay. The ones at the end, just hold down and you win. Okay, we gotta stop soon. We gotta stop soon. It definitely won't be next video, just because I've got the next video recorded, and I'm in the middle of another video. But I'll probably revisit this for a video. Whatever. That's crazy. That section there is crazy. Okay, this is the last try. This is the last try. Ugh, gross. We've warmed up. We have 11 degrees today. Overnight, 11 degrees. I don't know why it's gonna be so warm tonight. Oh, dude, what a tough level. What a tough level. Yeah, Restream is to stream on two sides. So I'm streaming on Mixer and on YouTube. Okay. After being tortured, let's get one more music level. Yeah, Celsius. We're number 1, Lazy Town. Yes, Lazy Town. But yeah, we were like at -10 last week. And today was like 7 degrees outside. And it's supposed to be 11 tonight. I love this song. This is so good. Oh, that's awesome. Rest in peace, you glorious soul. Ever heard of Bing Bang? No. Our full music levels, right? Exactly. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Here comes some seriousness here. FKV 872 QPF. Welcome back, Rosie. Yeah, that level was great. So funny. I love it. One screen precision speed run, 10 seconds. Oh boy, here we go. Forest spike run. Okay, I've got to figure out what to do and then figure out how to do it quickly. So in the door, and it's gonna lead me to another door. Oh, I went too far. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Seven. I see you lurking there. How you doing, Seven? Come on. We can at least At least get through 2 doors. Now I have that song stuck in my head. Hello, Goku. Sure, Rosie. Your music levels are a good relaxation from torture. Yes. Where does that lead me? Wow, I like that move. I dig that move. I dig that move. Okay, left after the door. Like, it's precise, but it's not like Super Patuka's most torturing levels precise. The flag is right there. But I see that Trump jump there at the end. I just missed. I just missed. Right? It would work. It would so work. Yes. Now what? Right? Whoa, that's intense. Oh, that's intense. Okay. Super Falcon 64. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay. This jump is fun. That jump is fun. Okay, now this one. Liam, how's it going? Welcome. A thump jump. A thump jump. Dang it. Thanks for stopping by, Liam. I appreciate you being here. A badonk-a-donk jump. Oh, I almost missed it. Okay. So if I do this. I didn't jump. I didn't jump. You're making 8 Super Mario one-screen precision runs? Nice, man. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty cold over there. It's gonna be pretty cold over there. Ours is supposed to get pretty cold starting tomorrow. But it's just, at least the snow cleared up for now. I'm like screwing up this jump. Hardcore. There we go. I did it again. I didn't jump. Oh, you're building them on stream? That's awesome. Well, I didn't have rehearsal today. I had rehearsal yesterday. I told the story earlier, but most of the people here now weren't here at the beginning. Most. I got into a verbal altercation with a jerk yesterday for parking. Give me a second. So, the theater that I do my show at, they rent a parking lot across the road. It belongs to like a mom and pop grocery store. Like, I'm talking, it's the size of a convenience store, but they sell groceries. It's an ethnic grocery store, and they import a lot of food. So they do some pretty decent business there. So they rent out the parking lot, 10 spaces of the parking lot to the theater for the evenings when the store is closed. So we start rehearsals at 6:30. The store closed at 7. So really, we're not interfering with business when we park there. Our theater pays them for this. Yesterday, I parked in the spaces that we have been provided, that I have been instructed to park in. And this guy just walks up to me and starts railing about how I'm a scumbag and that I need to provide a parking pass. So I tell him I didn't know I needed a parking pass, but that I'll gladly go across the street and grab them from the theater and put it on my dashboard. If that's a problem, there's, obviously I can just do that. I didn't know I needed a parking pass. He starts freaking out about how the theater's abusing their parking lot and they have people that work hard to make a living in this place and we're just using their parking lot and blah, 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 and that I'm a scumbag, so I need to give him $5 or else my car is getting towed. So I tell him, I'm just following instructions that I was given from the theater. I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to park here, but it's okay, I'll move my car. He goes, yeah, scumbags like you that are cheapskates refuse to pay. When I ask you for money, you guys don't want to pay, so you're going to just move your car, right? And I'm like, well, I was always told that we weren't allowed to park here if it wasn't for rehearsals and that we're not allowed to park here if the show isn't running. If a show is running. But during rehearsals, I was told we were allowed to park. He's like, well, you guys are such... Like, he's just freaking out on me and whatever. So I call him out on it. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to give me attitude. You just have to tell me, hey, you're not allowed to park here. And then he starts ranting and raving. Basically ending the altercation with... You're lucky that I'm being nice to you, pal, because if I wasn't being nice, you wouldn't be very happy right now. AKA threatening me. So I park in one of the spaces that I'm not supposed to be parked in on theater premises. And then I go in because I'm already kind of flustered at what's happening. I'm 15 minutes late because this dude's been yelling at me the whole time. And I go into the theater and I message the president of the theater. And I'm like, hey, the people across the street are peachy people. And she's like, what happened? So I explained it to her. And she goes, yeah, I know who that is. She goes, he's tried that crap on me. And she goes, don't worry, I'm going to speak to the owner. He doesn't own the place that we're parking. He doesn't do anything as far as management goes. He's just a grunt laborer that works there. But he likes to pretend like he's all high and mighty. And then she goes to me, if anything like this happens again, there will be trouble. Just don't worry about it. But this guy was just being a complete jerk. And it turns out that like a week before or a few days before, she had just finished paying them for that month's rental for that parking lot. So she had just paid them, and he was accusing them of not paying. And when the show is on, the patrons park there, and they each pay $3 for a parking space. And the place gets every cent of that. So they make $300 because we only get 10 spaces. They make $300 per performance that we do. And if we're doing 9 performances in the span of 3 weeks, that's what, $2,700 that they're making for 3 2-hour sessions. That's a lot of money. And for him to be all like arrogant about it, like I was so livid that somebody would treat me that way when I hadn't done it or said anything. Like it was literally, I'm following instructions. And he could have just easily said, hey man, I'm sorry, there's just been some issues with the theater, you're not allowed to park here. And that would have been the end of the conversation. I would have been like, oh, sorry about that. I was told that I could park here, but don't worry, I'll move my car. But instead, you come at me all aggressively like I'm some scumbag trying to rip you off. And then I even said to him, like, dude, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. I didn't know. He's like, this is the 50th time I've told you guys. I'm like, but I am not the one you've told. So I didn't know I wasn't allowed to park here. I was just following instructions. I volunteer. I don't actually own the company or work for them. I'm not even an employee. I'm a volunteer. And he was just going off. Like, the guy was such a scumbag, so it kind of wrecked my whole rehearsal. On the upside, rehearsal only lasted like 45 minutes because we had to learn one song and we all learned it really quickly. But that was my life. Oh yeah, absolute power trip. Absolute power trip. One of those that he knew he could intimidate me because I think he was trying to start a fight with me, to have an excuse to actually do something. But I wasn't going to fight him over a parking space. Like, dude, calm your pants, man. I don't care. I care so little that if the theater says that I have to pay for parking for every rehearsal, I'm just going to drop the show because I'm not going to pay for parking for a volunteer show. Because to park in the vicinity that we're in the city, it's like $10 per rehearsal. And if I'm rehearsing 4 days a week, that's $40 a week that I'd have to pay to volunteer my time. Not gonna happen. So they better figure something out because I'm not doing that. But the dude was just trying to power trip and whatever. The best part is he had no power. He's just trying to show that he's like this almighty dude. And I'm like, dude, you work at a grocery store earning minimum wage. Calm down, man. If your life is miserable, that's not my fault. Not that there's anything wrong with working minimum wage. Done it for a long time. But don't act like you're all high and mighty when you've got nothing to show, dude. Sorry, I'm just a little salty about it. I'm just a little, salty. Yeah, he was probably trying to get $5 out of me. But apparently he's done this before. Like, he'll speak on behalf of the owner. And rehearsals for what? I'm in a musical right now. Oh, I pressed up, but too slow. Yeah, it was just one of those, like, what makes me salty is like, dude, treat me like a human being, because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm literally parking in an empty parking lot for a store that has no business at that hour. Which I was informed I could park there. So it's not like I did it out of malice, like I'm trying to, you know, it's not like I went to the parking lot of a busy shopping center and parked and tried to hope that I didn't get caught. It was, there's an agreement with the theater, so if there's an issue, take it up with the theater. Just tell me I'm not allowed to park there and just leave it at that. Don't snap and yell at me. Because he was full out yelling at me. And like calling me a scumbag. And I'm like, dude, how am I a scumbag? I have nothing to do with this. Okay. Can I make the jump without the... Am I supposed to make the jump without the music block? Am I supposed to skip the music block to make the jump? I don't know. That is such a precise jump. Guys, did you hear about like the, I think it's a leak of the whoops. I know, I'm a scummy scumbag for parking. How dare I park? No, he wasn't even on a smoke break. He was working. He stopped what he was doing. He was driving their little forklift truck, like one of those little tiny forklifts, and he was moving some pallets in the back. So when I pulled in, I saw him with my headlights as I was doing it. And then I parked, and he literally stopped his truck to walk over to yell at me. Like, he stopped everything he was doing to come yell at me. Like, this was his mission. Oh, that's awesome, Pretzel. I've never seen Mary Poppins the musical. I hear it's pretty good, though. Okay, you do need okay. Very tight timer, it looks like. It's a one-shot backwards jump. I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess he just assumed because it was... I think either the store was already closed or it was about to close and he just assumed that nobody was coming to the store. So he just instantly assumed I was for the theater. Which, again, would make no sense, because if you have no business and somebody's parking in an empty parking lot that you guys have agreed to let them use, what's the big gripe? It's not like we're blocking your patrons from getting into the store. You have no patrons. There's nobody there. So, I mean, I'm leaving it in the hands of management. The girl that's in charge of the theater, she's pretty feisty. So I'm hoping that things will be settled down. But if they're not, and I park there again and this guy yells at me, I'm gonna tell them flat out, I'm done. I'm not gonna rehearse, because I'm not paying $10 for parking every night. Makes an ass. It just makes an ass. Not out of anybody, it's just a nice big bum. Hey Lily, how's it going? Yeah. Exactly, Ryan. That's exactly it. That's why it's so infuriating that he took it so personal. Like, I get it if I parked in your personal driveway. Like, let's say I just drove up to your house, parked in your driveway, and then went across the street to go work at a theater that's there. Yeah, I'd be furious too. But this is a store that you don't own. You just work there. It's so painful because I miss so many of those jumps. That is a really, really accurate jump. I miss so many of these jumps that I almost never get multiple tries in a row. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I pressed jump, but it was too late. Okay, so go towards the grinder and let go of the D right at the peak. Oh! Man! Man! Those places in particular, gas stations are a little bit more lenient because they do have like truck drivers and stuff. But technically, McDonald's parking lots are private property, so you shouldn't be able to park there. But a place like a Walmart or like a supercenter type of thing, like Walmart or Target or whatever, those should be okay to park at. Because even though it's private property, it's a large enough lot that you're not disturbing anybody by parking. Plus, they have overnight staff, so they don't really know if it's their car or not. But technically, any place can call for towing. It's their property, right? So technically, it could be illegal to park at any of those places. I don't know about where you are, but here in my specific province, I do know that if one of those places, like let's say if I would have parked at this guy's place and I would have walked off before he caught me, and he got my car towed, I can go to the tow shop and demand my car back, and they have to give me my car back, and they can't bill me because I didn't call to get my car towed. The store called to get my car towed, so the store has to pay for the tow fee. And if they refuse to give me my car, I'm allowed to call the police because I didn't do something that's illegal. I actually parked, and they took it upon themselves to call a tow truck and get the tow truck to take my car. They can call bylaw, and bylaw will come give me a ticket. That's different. But if they go and they tow my car, and that's like a $20 ticket. But if they tow my car, they made the contract with the tow company, so they have to give me my property because they are stealing my property by withholding my property from me. I didn't know that until I had a car towed, and the tow company refused to give me my car. And so I signed over my ownership because I was like, forget it. It was an old car. I was like, forget it. Just take it because I'm not going to pay you. And then I told my police officer friend, and he's like, you should have just called me. He's like, officers will go and get your car back. They're not allowed to take it. Whoever got your car towed, they have to pay for it because they chose to get your car towed, not you. So that's the only thing that I do know in my province. But as far as like whether or not they can tow you, it's not really illegal, but they can give you a ticket. Yeah, so he parked in the parking lot. Exactly. And it's literally, well, I didn't call you guys to do a service, and my car is my car. You can't withhold my car. If you guys want a bill paid, call the people who hired you. Because it's literally the same as like, I cut grass for a living, let's say. And then I go and house number 3 asks me to cut house number 4's grass. I can't demand the money from house number 4. House number 3 hired me, even though I did it to house number 4. So I have to demand the money from house number 4, and it's the same with towing. They towed my car, but I didn't demand them to tow my car. The store did. So it's the store's responsibility to pay it, not me. And the police have to give me my car back because it is my car. We never signed a contract, so they have no reason to have my car. Unless bylaw got the car towed. But bylaw has to give you a ticket before they can tow your car. So it's like, it's all these loopholes that these stores either don't know about or they know about, but they kind of skirt it because most people don't know you can do that. Let me look, Supa. Let me look. This one? Nope. I guess not. Shell on, shell off. That's the one. Or switch on, switch off. Played all these ones. Icy Haste. The longest jump. That looks so scary. That's the one, right? Yeah. Three-minute world record, 35%. I'm good, Lily. I'm good. Tired, a little bit salty from yesterday, but I'm good. No, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Okay, so Shell. Yeah, this one. This one, right? This one, right? I hope so. Come here. Shoot a little bit later. No worries, man. No worries. Okay, let me sit properly. I don't blame you, dude. You worked a long day, and your work is fairly stressful. Or it can be fairly stressful. I find, at least from everything Alana's told me, your work can either be extremely stressful or extremely dull. There we go. Typically I'll park overnight at rest areas, but there have been a few times where that wasn't an option because I was already off the highway. Mm-hmm. The one that you sent me, Seven? Yes. This is cool. I like your theme levels, man. Haha! Whoa! That was fast. Oh, nice, Seven, nice. Whoa! You can't recall seeing any rest areas in Arkansas? I don't know Arkansas, so I wouldn't be able to say if there was or wasn't. I have no clue. Give me... I need a power-up. No, come back! Oh. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh! Yeah, you always make such fun theme levels. Psyching me out. Oh, that's one thing, Seven, that I need to work on. I need to learn more music. I'm really bad at, like, building a repertoire. I have, like, 3 songs that I use for auditions, and I pretty much stick to those 3. Do whatever sits well in your voice, right? And yeah, it didn't sound too high. But yeah, do what sits well in your voice, whether or not it's within what your vocal range is categorized. That's like when I did Rocky Horror, right? Frankenfurter is usually a baritone that plays Frankenfurter. I'm a tenor through and through. I have almost the complete tenor range, and like I'm off by like a semitone on both ends. but I have pretty much a full tenor range. I am like 25% baritone range. I can fake it a little bit, but not well. But I made it work for me in the show. But yeah, do what works. I like the music that you sent me. You have 3 tries only with the amount that it will dispense. Off-screen despawning takes time. Oh, okay. Oh no! I bet your drama teacher wasn't happy. Oh, it's gotta hit the first one. Wait. There's no other shell here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, for the leaf. There we go. Oh! Dang it. There we go. Oh, I almost didn't see that. Oh. Oh no, we're about to die. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh. I'm a soprano in range. Sing second soprano because there's no strong seconds, and sing alto because we have a few altos. Oh no, on top. That's terrible. Oh, she doesn't know yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'd be so mad if my students broke my phone. Like, I've taken such good care of my phone. It had a glitch, so I have to get it replaced, but still. Yeah, and it's always a good thing to be able to expand your lower range. Like, my lower range has gotten a lot better. Thanks to Rocky Horror, I've also gotten really good at, like, the rock sound. I can do it without hurting myself now, which I was never able to do. But now that I'm doing Matilda, I think I get to sing tenor stuff, and I get to sing tenor stuff comfortably. And it's kind of nice. Okay. So we're back here. Get down, get down! Get down again! Get down! Okay, there we go. Oh, there it is. No! No! Oh, this is a challenge right here. This is a challenge. Ow. Nice. Well, at least you can do it comfortably. Yes! Okay, that felt pretty epic. Nice! Yes! Okay, we didn't beat the one Supa gave us, but we beat another one he gave us. It was fun, man. That was really fun. I'm so glad it wasn't a cape level. I'm so glad it wasn't a cape level. Oh, those cape levels. You have got some scary cape levels, man. Okay. Ninja. 5 0 N 1B8 SLF. Your new one is epic. Oh. I'm gonna have to find a video of you. Oh. I love this song. You sure I could do it? I don't know, man. Easier than like upside down cape levels. Pfft. Come on, that's like the easiest stuff. I haven't heard this one before. This is great. That was awesome. I don't even know what that was. That was so cool. Mow. So cool. Now, Pretzel, when you say you park overnight, are you saying you park and you sleep in your car overnight, or you leave your car there and you go off overnight? Okay, we're gonna try on Top's level, and then we'll go to Rosie's, because I know Rosie's is a music level. And we just had one, so we're gonna get our butts kicked, and then we'll do a music level. SN9 FPG. It says hard as hell, so we're probably not even gonna get past the first trick. Your state has a 3-hour stay limit. Okay, you sleep in your car. Maybe what they're referring to is leaving your car and not being in it. Because as long as you're in your car, they can't really ticket you, right? They have to knock on the window and let you know, I would think. So, like, I'm assuming maybe the bylaw is about leaving your car and walking away. Because I know, like, there's rest areas here where a lot of construction workers will all meet up and leave their cars, and then the head construction worker drives everybody. So they carpool there. So maybe that's what they're referring to? I don't know. I really wouldn't know. Oh, well, that's a bummer, Lily. GG, even though I just walked. Floating, so reach without leaving the ground. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's okay, it's one like this. Didn't we do this? Didn't we try this one already? I think we tried this one, didn't we? Or we tried one like that was like this. I want to say I've done this already or tried this one already. Like, we didn't complete it. Oh! We didn't complete it. I didn't see, though, when I put it in. That's what she said. Let me look. Oh, I pushed 0. Went back to the beginning of the stream. Whoa, my whole computer froze. Yeah, I had a transparent flag. Okay. Yeah, so I've played this before. I thought so. This looked familiar. I'm watching my YouTube video right now, like my YouTube stream. It's going at like 2 frames a second. Oh, well, let's just explore. That's a rough jump right there. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I needed the boot! I needed the boot! Oh, Giggle Bizzle, hello. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Oops. I needed the boot. This level's pretty cool, though. This would be one that I could do on a video, too. Now, do you travel because of work? Or do you just travel because you enjoy traveling? Wow, that goes up pretty high. That's so gross. That is so gross. Bala is everywhere. What? It disappeared! It disappeared! Oh, it's over. It is. It is a flying red heel of doom. Such a tight squeeze. Okay. This is the last try, and then we'll do the music level. And then that might be it for the night, guys. I want the heel. No. Oh well. Okay, we'll just stay up here right now. I did it. Okay, progress. At least we made some progress. And we made it. Oh no, I thought that was the pipe. I thought that was the end. Oh, I stopped. Why did I stop? Oh well, we can see more of the level anyway. That's how much of the level we saw, you guys. Wow, what a level! Wow, my thumb hurts. My thumb hurts from that. And still nobody has beaten it. Still nobody has beaten it. We have to sing 3 songs on Saturday. I don't know which 3, and I don't think we have the 3 memorized. Oh, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. Okay, let's do this music level, and I think we might end it off here, you guys. 62V 1QH 7LG. Yeah, it's totally a one-shot deal. A one-shot deal. That's intense. Nice, 7. Nice. Walk. That's quite a range. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Uh-oh, my screen freaked out. My screen freaked out. Okay. I love this. So technically, I could just do this and do it again. Fast forward now. Let's do it fast. I like it kind of fast. I'm digging it. This is so cool. That was cool. Well, I hope you're able to find out. I hope you're able to find out, because that would be frustrating. I did that once at a show where I didn't know what we were singing, and I showed up and I didn't know the songs. And the worst was it was on TV, and the camera zoomed in on me in one of the chunks that I couldn't fake, and it was just me going. It was really obvious I wasn't singing. It was pretty bad. That was fun. That was so fun. Okay, guys, that is it. We are ending slightly early, like 10 minutes early. But guys, that was so much fun. Let's go on a raid. Don't leave just yet. Let's go show somebody else some love. We never get to do like super awesome raids, and it seems like we're gonna get to do a super awesome raid now, unless YouTube like freaks out. Okay, I'm closing the YouTube window. Let's open up YouTube again, and hopefully it'll load properly. Okay, it seems to be loading okay. The subscription button. Who is playing that we would like to go to? We just did her yesterday. Pokemans. We did him a couple of days ago. Well, since we were doing Luigi's song at the end from Luigi's Mansion, look at the upload date. Where does it show the... Oh. 10/31/2019. Nice! Nice! Halloween song. That's awesome. That was a really, really great one. Alright, guys, let us go on a raid to somebody who is playing Luigi's Mansion right now. I am not going to stick around because I still haven't played it. I don't want to get spoiled, but at least come on the raid with me and show this person some love. Smack that like button for them.
Yeah, wee lassie. Yeah, I think you can ask me how to do an accent in Scottish, do you?
That's amazing! Oh, that's so amazing. Hey, what happened? Oh, I know what happened. Here, I'll do this. We'll just full screen it. And that should work, right? That should work. There we go. We're gonna go to Monster Matt Gaming, you guys.
What's the matter with you?
because Monster Matt is playing Luigi's Mansion, and we just did a Luigi's Mansion song. So hashtag Retro Squad Raid.
But no, seriously, how do we get...
Matt is an awesome guy. He always makes time to come and hang out here, and he's raided us multiple times. It's time to show Matt some love too. Go and hit that like button, show Matt some love. Like I said, I'm probably not going to stick around because I don't want it to get spoiled. But Matt is a super, super cool dude. If you haven't checked him out, make sure you subscribe because he's great. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe here. If not, just leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike. I do stream about 5 days a week. I will be back tomorrow for some Resident Evil 7 in VR, Madhouse mode. Like I said, the boss fight, we're doing it first. I'm going to do it without VR, and then I'll jump into the VR system, and we'll do that tomorrow night. But guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you all for the awesome levels. Super Batuka, man, those levels were both awesome. And if you guys cannot find the channel because of the link, that is the channel name, so just look them up. And they're fantastic.
Goku, Rosie Girls, hello, hello, nice to see you both. 7 as well, hello, 7. The pretzel too, I do like some pretzels.
But guys,
there's a
Matt,
wrench jam, Sean. If you look up in the top left corner there.
Matt is awesome. Show Matt some love.
Thank you so much for
And yeah, guys, smack that like button.
How you doing today, man?
Anyways, guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are amazing. I will be back tomorrow. Should be at the same time that I started today. And we'll be doing some Resident Evil 7. So I hope to see you guys there. If you want to see me scream like a baby, come hang out because I do it quite a bit. And that's it from me. Have yourselves a wonderful night. I love you all. And thanks for spending your evening with me. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.